Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Real Phil. I'm doing this fight lead up to the Errol Spence Terance Crawford fight that's happening Saturday. This is a multimedia boxing video. It's called Errol Spence versus Terance Crawford, a closer look. This is all the lead up stuff to this week. They just posted it like 19 hours ago. So definitely subscribe to their channel and mine, and let's take a look.
What a moment here!
Oh, hold on. Flip that over.
Fight fans, welcome back. This year of boxing has exploded into life, and the intensity shows no sign of letting up.
Well, this year alone has been great. We're making boxing great again, bro. All the fucking dream fights that we've been wanting to see have been coming true.
Loathed by some, loved by many, King Rai set the pace by stepping out of his comfort zone and into the furnace.
Oh my God.
2 rounds, 2 rounds, 2 rounds, you're going to sleep.
2 rounds? That's crazy. Tell him bet again.
Gervonta closed the show.
Yeah.
Haney scraped past Loma.
No, he lost that fight. Sorry.
Benavidez clipped Plant.
Plant doing his best to stave off the attack, but he's getting nailed.
And Teofimo turned back time to terrorize Taylor.
Is Gordo back?
He's back.
They don't know Gordo.
They don't
I know Gordo.
They don't know the slick boxer Gordo.
From the amateurs, he got a whole different style.
An emerging talent.
Kind of Floyd Mayweather defense.
People don't know that he can really move like that.
Even these huge fights only serve as an appetizer to the main course.
The best.
This is the one we've been waiting for, guys.
Can be made.
As two of the biggest stars finally lock horns.
This is the one.
Who
This is the
reigns
one.
supreme.
When you talked about this being maybe the greatest fight in the welterweight division in the last 40 years or something, well, let me remind you of some of those fights. We got Sugar Ray Leonard versus Tommy the Hitman.
Big fight, not as big.
Criticism that I'm afraid to fight Tommy Hearns.
We had Hearns versus Duran.
That was
put him
nuts.
To sleep in 2 rounds.
Put him to
we
sleep.
saw Alexis Arguello versus Aaron Pryor.
In
Nice.
this fight up there with all of them.
Definitely.
Yeah,
A Texas Terminator.
I'd agree,
battling back
but
from
it
the
just
brink.
doesn't happen as
Yeah,
often as it
everybody
should.
already know.
But this is an extremely important fight.
As soon as I get in the ring, I'm stepping.
The truth.
It's been a good year for boxing, guys. Good year.
Spence Jr. here in
I'm just gonna run him over.
Facing a ferocious fisherman. Eager to fry his biggest catch.
I'm gonna gut him and I'm gonna fillet him.
Man, you
Like
be
I
having
Batman is the best. His left foot behind in the world.
That was a really awkward
All roads
analogy,
in
though. That
at
whole
the
cutting the
ultimate
fish
showdown
thing.
that will surpass them all.
It's kind of weird.
Here, we take a closer look at Errol Spence versus Terance Crawford. Welcome to a Motivedia presentation. October 2019. Errol Spence Jr. left the sporting world with hearts and mouths as news broke of a devastating single-vehicle collision.
As a Ferrari flipped on a
It's a
Dallas
crazy
street,
crash,
in that car
man.
was Errol
Again.
Spence Jr.
Exiting the wreckage,
Errol, it's great to see you. First time you've spoken in public about it. You look good. What was the extent of your injuries?
sporting far less damage than first expected, Spence reacted to the death-defying incident in his own inimitable style. "I'm a savage," boasted the man, who now craves undisputed status. Escaping with no broken bones, Spence admitted he still suffers PTSD.
even when I'm at the red light, like I just envision like a car coming and crashing into me. Or
Others believe he also suffers lasting physical damage from that evening.
He's not all there. I'm not looking at his physical. I'm looking at his soul.
That style that Errol fights, you have to grind every single day. The car wreck, I don't care what you do or what you look like, that does have an effect.
You know, I'm a rational person, so I should be the underdog. We're talking about car crash, eye injuries.
Sad news for the boxing world that we're looking forward to this fight. I'm wondering who the hell he was sparring that actually caused that injury.
Well, first of all, I pray for fast recovery of Errol
One of the
Spence.
greatest ever,
Hard
Manny
work in
Pacquiao.
training, it's not wasted. Ugas were willing to fight in challenge.
My career was supposed to be over. People saying, oh, he's gonna be a shell of himself.
Not that he showed any rust in his comeback wins.
Straight after that eye injury, hey man, you want to tune up? No, I don't want to tune up. Give me Ugas. I gotta get that third belt.
Say goodbye to your
Yeah,
home
Ugas
insurance
beat
bill
Manny.
in these zip codes. If
Manny
you live in
is-
these zip codes,
was
you
way-
might qualify.
I told you, I am the champion of the WBA, and I showed it tonight.
Was he more difficult than you expected?
We lost tonight, but you know, I did my best. And
Pacquiao always says that.
When I already knew I was gonna watch him, cause let's say, oh, he too comfortable. In the house with his woman, you know, kissing, making coffee. Oh, I got him.
And now Spence looking to hammer away upon Ugas. Look at the truth go.
And you throw so many damn punches.
Numerically through 3 rounds. Spence 36 of 88 for a 40% connect percentage.
You just slang.
And
he
stay in the
pocket too.
Man, you seen the gym Spence works out in? That motherfucker, seriously, there is no perks, none of that shit. He is not, you know, there ain't no padding on nothing in that motherfucker, so.
Going kamikaze when I'm wildin'. I'm going out all violent. Yeah, I'm styling. Can't talk now, go silent. That's priceless. I'm in control of my vices.
Like I had a partial in my mouth from a car crash. Okay. He just hit me, dude. The first thing come to my mind is my teeth on the ground.
Although the type of momentary lapse displayed against Yordenis Ugas cannot be tolerated against cold-cut Crawford.
Everybody know who I want next. I want Terance Crawford next. Like I said, I'm gonna get these straps. I'm gonna go over there and take his shit too.
Only Errol himself truly knows what is left in a frame that has not tasted competitive action for 15 months.
Yo, Ugas got a cute wife, you know? You ain't doing too bad. I mean, you look like a fucking Tootsie Roll. Even though you're Cuban, but, you know, you're alright.
Adding some unexpected spice to proceedings, Sugar Shane Mosley passed on his knowledge of a little-known sparring event between Errol and Bud that supposedly ended badly for the Omaha man.
Spence kind of did some damage to Crawford before when they, you know, sparred. They both know each other.
You know, there's a little rumor going around that y'all sparred once.
Everybody
okay. All right, so everybody got your answers because people keep asking me.
The unpolished amateur who lost to welterweight rivals Danny Garcia and Cuba's Ugas has shed that skin and is every inch the stone-cold killer.
He is the most instinctual, innate fighter. One of the most instinctual I've ever seen.
Amateurs are different, though.
Yeah, that's quite a statement.
Errol Spence faces a fiercely independent pugilist holding a chip on his shoulder who will avoid the taste of defeat at any cost.
Witness the power of this. I'm about to win it again.
Terance Crawford is a man used to doing things his way.
Bob couldn't secure me the Spence fight when I was with him. So how you gonna secure me the Spence fight when I'm not with him?
Cutting ties with Top Rank.
I tore it down, then I jumped ship. Yeah.
After an extremely fruitful spell that saw him unify the entire 140-pound division.
And now, the undisputed.
Only one opponent remains on the radar.
He's not catching me with no fishing pole, man. I'm the biggest.
They all been caught before.
And now no fishing pole.
Every last one of them.
A brief sojourn with the fledgling BLK Prime outfit finally led Terance over to the PBC and a natural date with destiny.
The fight falling apart last fall motivated everybody.
Let's stop playing around. Let's stop faulting everybody. You talk to them, I talk to my people, and let's come together and see what we can do to make this fight happen.
Because it left such a bad taste in everyone's mouth. So when we did come back together earlier this year, there was sort of a newfound motivation.
In late 2021,
I didn't wear a shirt today because initially I wanted to show you that I've been working.
Showtime!
And so for me to be that guy that he can't dominate, to be that guy that beats him to the punch, that finishes the exchanges. And
me and Sean, we always had a great relationship ever since the amateur days. I got pictures with me, him, Demetrius Andretti. It's always been love. But come November 20th, I'm gonna step on him.
I gotta maneuver. Witness the power of this. I'm about to win it again.
Crawford stopped Sean Porter. It was a definitive statement that made the fight with common opponent
looked ridiculous.
Unavoidable.
The best two fighters in the world.
And you got a FaceTime for me and you didn't answer. I don't know your number. Save it.
Don't go crazy.
Making personal phone calls to one another in an attempt to settle any differences.
That was weird.
Both men realized it was simply now or never.
But how the fight got made is not getting enough credit. They got together off to the side, not with the suits, apart from the suits. The suits made it messy.
We did have a side bet, but I gave him that when we was in negotiations to make the fight happen.
How much we talking here?
A lot more than our first bet.
What was the first bet?
Y'all know, y'all seen the video.
What you want to bet on that? What you want to bet
on?
on?
We can bet 100,000 on that.
Let's bet $1 million.
Eat.
Trained to perfection by Brian Bomac McIntyre.
Bud done stopped the last 10 opponents. Just maybe, Errol gonna be number 11. I've been watching Spence a long time, and to me, he's still doing the same thing. If he ain't changed then, he ain't gonna change by the time he get in there with Terance.
CompuBox backs up Crawford's perfect mesh of offense to defense, placing him in the top 5 of landed power connects and top 10 of limiting an opponent's power punches.
Crawford's the reason why he's been my #1 pound-for-pound guy. I think he's special.
Conceding a 2-inch reach disparity, Spence features in the top 10 of connected jabs. His portside rangefinder is known as a key asset.
I felt it was a great competitive fight, to be honest. The difference in the fight was just the jabs.
He had a pretty good jab, and I think that was the key to the fight, his jab.
Errol is just 1% lower than Terance when it comes to hitting the target with power punches. 22 of Spence's 28 victims have fallen early, resulting in a 79%
It's going to be a pretty even fight.
ratio.
Man down, strap season.
They just have different styles. I feel like
2 years older at 35, Crawford has punished 30 opponents out of 39, amassing a 77% ratio. The margins are that fine. Standing 1.5 inches shorter at 5'8", it's hard to believe the compact Crawford squeezed his frame down to 137 pounds when making his 2008 pro debut. 15 years and 224 rounds later, the three-weight king is now a stout welterweight demolisher.
Is he the finisher? They all expect him to be.
Pierre, Errol, first, what is it like, again, the difference between the amateur and the pros now that you're 2 fights in?
The main difference is no headgear and no computer scoring.
Since reaching the quarterfinal of the 2012 Olympics, guided consistently by world-wise coach Derek James.
Derek James was also a fighter himself. Nasty super middleweight at one time.
than just an extensive amateur background. I mean, right hand, down goes Joe Lipsy.
Years ago.
Puts Joe Lipsy down with a right.
Time. Stick to the plan. Stick to the plan.
Spence has packed 142 rounds
Just stick to the plan.
into his 11-year professional career.
Another right hand by Spence. Errol Spence Jr. getting off to a great start in his pro career.
Comfortable launching bombs from either stance. Switch-hitting Crawford possesses incredible movement.
Crawford wasn't on my radar until
I would be
Gamboa.
straight up and a matter of fact with you. Right now, you are
Fast feet and ring IQ.
you a smart man, but not that smart.
The Nebraskan cleverly disguises his punches to beat you at his game.
Errol was prepared to beat me at my game.
I'm better than you, talent-wise, skill-wise, and I know I got more dog than you. And you're going to find out September 28th.
Oh, right on the chin.
And Terance was prepared to beat me at his game.
His physical talent is up in the stratosphere. I mean, he's special, like a Sugar Ray Leonard was special. Like a Pernell Whitaker was special.
Keen to apply his usual brand of educated, steady pressure, Spence employs a strong jab and terrific body assaults.
He works the body very well. He's been called a ferocious body puncher.
It was the body shot that dropped Barrera to open that body up again. He's got to go.
Sharp counter shots.
They don't know how strong I am.
If he allows Spence to gain a rhythm and launch too many hard blows, then Bud could find himself constantly on the retreat. Spence cannot afford to throw predictable rope combinations, as a man of Terance's boxing intellect will adjust and destroy. Speed, power, and adaptability are all defined by paper-thin borderlines. In the end, it could come down to heart. Who has the most dog?
Pressure bust fights. When you got a guy like Spence putting pressure on you, what's going to happen? And I know Crawford gonna want to test me.
Yeah.
And see.
Yeah, he's probably gonna run into something.
Man down stuff about.
Yeah.
That dog will be in full effect.
That's all gonna clash. It's all gonna clash.
If either man finds himself in trouble,
You got hurt by Gamboa. You got hurt by Gamboa. Yeah.
Crawford looks a little off balance right now.
you better believe he will do everything in his power to dig a way out.
But then what? We see it. After that. It don't matter. After that.
Some of the usual naysayers may claim this fight is happening too late, but they still watched Mayweather-Pacquiao, and they'll be tuned back in to the most significant contest since, because neither Spence or Crawford have shown any noticeable signs of a decline to date. With influencer boxing on the rise, our sport needs an event that presents two of the finest on offer.
Yeah. I guarantee I'm crush you. Grab that.
When boxing's best stand face to face, nothing compares.
Errol Spence versus Terance Crawford for all the marbles. Is that damn close in the skill level?
Yeah.
If this fight go to distance, I wouldn't want to be the judge.
Something is.
Yeah, and that's real. Well, it's been all this lead up. I can't wait. I'm probably gonna do a video on the heated exchange at the last press conference, because that looked pretty cool. I saw some of the highlights, so we'll check that out, and see you next time, YouTube. Thanks.